And he really likes his team and the way they're playing. Big matchup today at the Faceoff X. Kyle Gallagher, Jacob Fopp. Fopp had a huge game last weekend against Virginia after going through a stretch where he was struggling, and he wins possession for Syracuse right off the bat. First faceoff.
It's always going to make the right decision at the right time, and what a campaign that he's putting out there for the Fighting Irish.
Another quick whistle this time again, going against the Syracuse school, if you will, from commenting on a ongoing investigation involving a student. So it has been a difficult few days off the field for Desco and Syracuse, but their play on the field, Matt, has certainly been a little bit of a turnaround when you think about how bad they looked against North Carolina. Syracuse school, if you will, from commenting on a ongoing investigation involving a student. So it has been a difficult few days off the field for Desco and Syracuse, but their play on the field, Matt, has certainly been a little bit of a
communications breakdown on the back end to allow Syracuse an easy goal.
Dordovic on the assist. Gallagher wins and he shoots. Gordon was there.
Two-man game up front to perfection.
Leonard wins the draw. He'll shoot and he'll score!
Leonard, part of the two-headed monster at the Faceoff X for Notre Dame. Pops it forward. And just patient, right? Syracuse is going to be slow to slide because you want the face-off player shooting. You don't want to leave the attackmen who are more skilled offense.
With Fopp. Wing play huge with these new face-off rules. The ball pops out of there much more quickly than it used to. And this is a good example right here of how strong wing play needs to be. You can't turn it over in the middle of the field after you win the draw and win possession. Carolina wins. They share it. How about that post-game trophy ceremony? JT Giles Harris, you put one arm on the trophy. Anderson, you put your one arm on the trophy.
A D-midi pushing in transition to be able to shoot the ball like that is going to be a luxury for Notre Dame if they're going to make a title push.
Gallagher wins.
In the last number of years, big-time shooter, but to me, Dobson's on another level. You know, Dobson has an awareness for the game that I just don't know where he developed. We talk about depth in the ACC, right? Each of these teams could field two top 20 teams that are that talented. I mean, you can see here, anyone can score. 11 different goal scorers on every goal is just crazy talent.
Well, you have the face-off men scoring, you got D-Middy scoring. Kavanaugh. That's brilliant! How do you explain his jump? Now, last year they played, I think, 5 games Notre Dame did before the season got canceled. But his freshman year, you kind of thought, I don't know what you thought about. I think you thought he was a good, skilled player, but he was so small.
Put in the back of the cage. This is a perfect execution.
You ask Coach what he likes about
these types of goals throughout the season. He's always at the right place at the right time. And the skill levels, it's remarkable.
Had 9 points back on April 3rd, and players that Coach Desco is having to play without in this game on the defensive side. I mean, we know that Horan is starting for DiPietro. He's a 4-year starter at close defense. Horan's played the last, I think, 3 games. DiPietro's been injured. The rope unit really banged up. A lot of short stick D-Middies out. We're seeing a lot of Spencer Small, Max Rosa. Notre Dame gets the
shot.
Watch out, points for Kavanaugh already. Gallagher to Wesley. Kavanaugh again, now behind the back. That is left in this first half.
It's going into the locker room here at halftime.
Davis picks up the assist. Among their 13 goals, so spreading the wealth as well. One of the face-off men, Charlie Leonard, who's taken this draw, one of those goal scorers, fought, battling for it. Now we'll get a loose ball push. That one's going to go against Notre Dame. It should. Waiting for the official to give me the signal. The 8 of the 14 assisted today. That's Jacoboy's first. To go along with the helper he picked up in the first half. Look at those quick hands by Nick Harris, picking up that loose ball in the middle of the field. Cassidy with the loose ball. Matchup tomorrow afternoon, Duke, North Carolina, for the ACC men's title.
Both teams are just unbelievably deep and talented. I think hold on to it for too long. His timing seems impeccable because he gets it out of his stick at the exact right time on most dodges.
Leonard, just drafted by the Redwoods.
That very few people have ever possessed that he's demonstrating.
After the Irish goal, call against Jerry Stotts. So they will also be man up for the next minute. Makes this a big loose ball, won by Notre Dame.
In this program right now.
Flag here against the Irish as we're in the final minute of play. One last face-off win for the Irish.